All right, good morning. First things first, we're going to go over, can y'all get out the quiz that we did last week? It says algebra quiz. I just passed that back. Can you get that out, please? All right, for this algebra quiz, some things I wanted to talk about, and there were different versions. So you might look up right now and you might say, hey, that's not what my quiz says. So just be aware there were different versions. For the front, the biggest thing I want to remind you, if it has a negative slope, what is it doing? It's going down, it's decreasing. And if it has a positive y-intercept, where is my positive y? It could have been anywhere up top. So I'm making it 6, it does not matter. And then make sure you use your badge and your line just needed to go down. Okay? If you had the other quiz, it wanted a positive slope, which means what? Your line is going up. And a negative y-intercept, your y-intercept needed to be anywhere below here. And you needed to use your badge and draw your line going up. Don't forget your arrows. Y'all cannot see what I'm doing. And y'all, okay, sorry. All right. Do I have any questions about question number 2? Question number 1, I feel like y'all all did really good on it, but just remember, we are always going to do rise over run. And just be careful when counting. Draw your triangle. 1, 2, 3. Most people that got this wrong, they just accidentally counted wrong. I had a couple people only count 2 right here instead of 3. But most people did really good on that. Y'all, what does an undefined slope look like? Undefined starts with a U, so it's going to go straight up and down. Don't forget your arrows.
Something different on that one?
Yep. And then some of you had a question that says, what is a zero slope? Zero slope goes left to right. It does not matter where you drew the flat line. It just needed to be a flat line for zero slope. Oh, I did? Lucky. Undefined is straight up and down. Zero is left to right. Okay? All right, flip over to the back. For the back of this quiz, this one was where the most problems happened. The biggest thing I noticed, again, I've said it all week, is your negatives. How do you get y by itself? Minus 3x. And a lot of y'all did that. And then when you were bringing it down, you forgot to write the 3x. Minus 3x over 12. Is y by itself? Nope. So then you can divide by 4. So y is going to equal negative 3/4x plus 3. Where am I going to begin at? Begin at positive 3. I had a couple begin at negative 3, so just be careful. And how am I going to move? What's my m? Be careful. Negative 3/4. Right away, you should look at this and say, what direction does my line need to go? Up or down? Down. So I'm going to go down 3, right 4. Down 3, right 4. Down 3, right 4. And then you can connect your dots and draw your line. If you had the other problem, you would have done the same thing and you would have gotten y equals negative 5/3x plus 2. So for this one, where are you going to begin at? Positive 2. And then how are you going to move? What's your slope here? Down 5, right 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, right 1, 2. Y'all did so good on the slope formula question. Do I have any questions about number 5? Did anybody want me to go over? Again, most people that missed that one, they just forgot a negative. Same thing with this one right here. What's the slope of this equation? My people that missed it, y'all just forgot the negative in front. So don't forget if there's a negative in front to include it. Yep, and do not put X with it. I've had some people put that. Your slope is just a number. Don't put X. Just put the number. Okay? All right, we live and learn. We live and learn. That is the first quiz. Now flip over to the next quiz. For the next quiz, let me see a difference in them. No, it was completely different problem. For the next quiz, are these parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Why neither? They did not switch signs. It flipped, but did it switch signs? No. So it is only reciprocal. It's not both opposite and reciprocal. And just be careful, they're not the same. What about this one? Parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Perpendicular. Why?
Because the sign flipped and the fraction changed.
It flipped and the fraction changed. So it's both, it's opposite reciprocal. You could have written that, or you could have written the slopes flipped and switched. You need the word slopes in every single one of these reasons. If you didn't put the word slope in the reasons, I count it off because that's a big reason. Last one. These lines are parallel. Why are they parallel? If you wrote they're the same, what's the same?
Slope.
You had to write the slopes are the same. Okay? He didn't put slope and I didn't count off. That's okay. I'm not going to take it off.
On two. The other one. That's not true.
You need to make sure you're writing the word slopes. If you had this quiz with stars on it, you would have gotten perpendicular, parallel, and then neither at the end. For the same reasons. It flips and switched the slopes, or it's opposite reciprocal. These are the same slopes. And then though these slopes did not turn negative. So this was perpendicular, parallel, neither. Okay. All right, flip over. Y'all did pretty good on number 4. I wanted the slope of the line parallel. What does parallel mean? Same slope. So I need to get y by itself. What do I do again? Hey, these are the same problems as the other quiz. Uh-huh. But you might have had a different problem this time.
Oh, you put X.
Oh, you did the same issues?
Yeah, I think so.
When you're solving this, what's my slope? That is all you needed to write in there. It just needed the same number. If you had the other quiz, I already did it on the other one. Again, it's the same problem. You would have gotten negative 3 over 4x plus 3. Whoa, where did my screen go? There you go. So negative 3 over 4. Okay. Last question was the most missed on this quiz. I had a lot of kids not read what it was asking. The graph of the linear function is shown at the right. Create an equation that is perpendicular. What does it want you to do?
Write the perpendicular.
It wants you to flip and switch whatever you get here. Well, what's my slope here? It goes down 1, right 2. So it is what? Negative. How do I flip and switch negative 1/2? Positive 2 over 1. So my new slope is positive 2 over 1 or positive 2. And you could have just written 2x plus anything. Doesn't matter what it is.
Which is what I put on the side as one little question.
Okay, there you go. And actually, these were the same problem, right? Yeah, they were the same problem. So you could have put 2x plus 3, 2x plus 2, 2x plus 9, 2x. I had somebody put 2x plus 1/2. Sure. Doesn't matter what the y-intercept is. What questions can I answer about the quiz? Okay, we spent 10 minutes on that. Now we are going to spend 10 minutes-ish. I can't believe I didn't charge. On the test review. Tomorrow when you walk in, you have a test. So let's go over this review. The first question. The slopes at the side of a quadrilateral are shown at the table. Fill in the blanks with the symbols. AB, what is my slope for AB looking at this table? 3/8. What is my slope for CD?
-3.
Are they the same?
No.
So is it parallel?
No.
No. Did it flip and switch?
Yes.
So what are they?
Perpendicular.
You put a perpendicular symbol. That's what I mean. Flip and change, flip and switch the sign, change the sign. Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. AB is 3/8. What is AD?
-6.
Are they the same?
No.
But they're the same number, 3/8 and 3/8.
No.
Is having $100 and owing $100 the same thing? Unfortunately, no. So a negative means you're in debt. Those are not the same thing. All right. Did it flip and switch signs or change signs? No. It changed signs, but it did not flip. So it has to do both. This is neither. Okay. Determine the slopes of the following. How do you do this on a table? And I'm going to actually you can cross out one of the points. You don't need all three. Which one do y'all want to not? Did y'all do the top two?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to cross this out. How do you go from 10 to 8?
-2.
And that's your delta y. How do you go from -9 to -3?
6.
That is your delta x. And we are going to divide. What is delta y divided by delta x? And use Desmos. What is -2 divided by 6? Let's see. -2 divided by 6. Now, am I going to have a decimal as an answer choice? Absolutely not. What do I need to do? Hit this little fraction bar right here. And it is -1/3. For B, my slope, look at that line. What is that line? Negative. You're going to have answer choices. This is going to be multiple choice tomorrow. Cross out the ones that aren't negative. All right, and then let's do our rise over run. This rises down 2. And the run is 1, 2, 3. Right 3. What is down 2, right 3? Put that in Desmos. And it just stays 2/3. Okay. I'm going to do D right here. Look at it. What's my slope just by looking at it? And how do you know?
Because it's next to the x.
The number next to the x, don't forget the negative.
And don't put x.
And don't put x. Very good. We're learning. See? We're learning. And last but not least, what about this one? There's no number with x.
It's -1.
There's a no one, so it's -1. Do I have any questions so far on 1 and 2? It's 6 questions, but 1 and 2. This right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 20 points on your test.
Let's go.
20 points we can do?
I keep next.
All right, next section is about parallel. What is the slope of the line parallel? What do I write when I see parallel?
Same slope.
Same slope. Y'all, writing same slope is showing work. And when you show work, I can give you partial credit, even if it's multiple choice.
Oh, I'm
So
doing it now.
make sure you are showing work. Also, if you just see an X, what invisible number is in front of it?
1.
I always want you to put that 1 there. I know it's not there, but I want you to put 1. How do I get Y by itself?
1 X on both sides.
Get rid of that side chick and bring everything. Oh, that's at 1x minus 10. Is Y by itself?
No.
No. So we're going to divide.
1 equals -10.
That's just going to stay 1 over 2. What is negative 10 divided by 2?
-5.
If you're not sure, put them in your calculator. Even if you are sure, put it in your calculator to double check your brain. Because, man, sometimes our brain are a little mushy this early, right? What is my slope parallel to this? The same number. Number 4 says, what is the slope of the line perpendicular? What do I do when I see the word perpendicular? What do I write, Lydia? I'm going to flip this -1 over 9, and I'm going to change the sign. How do I flip and change -1 over 9? 9 over 1. And 9 over 1, you can write 9 over 1, but 9 over 1 is just what? 9.
I'm going to show work on this problem, but I did edit it.
Okay, perfect. So tomorrow, like before you turn in your test, make sure there's some type of work on every problem. And by the way, writing on the graph is work.
Oh.
That's enough work for me. Okay? All right. Lindsay drew a line through points C and D. Hey, doesn't this look exactly like our warm-up problem? So y'all seen this twice today already. So let me draw a line through C and D. Which equation would be parallel? Again, what do we notice about this line? Negative. So oh, look. Oh, no, yeah. Man, that was easy.
Yay!
Okay, what if tomorrow on your test it's not that easy?
Oh, no.
Then what do we do? Rise over run. If it's not that easy tomorrow, because, I mean, that just kind of left you with nothing, right? You only had your one answer choice. But, one, because I deleted all the negative ones, and so it only left us with, all the positive ones, it only left us with the negative ones.
That was true. Oh, I just realized that.
Tomorrow, but that's why I always want you to look at the graphs first and kind of use those answer choices. 1, 2, 3. This graph is tiny. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did y'all get 9 right there? 3 over 9, and it went down, so it's negative. Negative 3 over 9 is, if you put that in Desmos, it is negative 1 over 3. So K would be the answer. Why did we choose the exact same one? I forgot to mention that. Because it said parallel. So we're looking for the same slope. What if it says perpendicular? What do we need to do to our slopes? Flip and change. Now, because it says perpendicular, what line is this?
That is a negative.
Am I going to want a negative slope for my perpendicular?
No.
Nope. So can I eliminate the negative slope ones?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now let's figure out what this slope is. Where's another perfect point? Because the x-intercept is not it.
2, 4, 4, 2.
4, 2. Okay, 4, 2. Cool. And then this goes down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 over 4. So this goes down 3 over 4. Do I want to choose the same thing? No, that's why I make you write. I want you to write this with it, because sometimes y'all get to a problem like this and you're so focused on the slope, you forget to flip and change it. But if you write down flip and change, you might remember. How do I flip and change negative 3/4? Positive 4 over 3. My answer is N. Flip and change it. Last but certainly not least, we're just graphing. That's how the end of your test will be. You just have to graph it. How do I graph this?
Make that slope intercept.
I need slope intercept form. I need y by itself. Get rid of the side chick. I'm going to subtract 2x and bring everything down. Is y by itself? No. Be careful. Make sure you bring down negative 4, not just 4. Got to bring down the whole husband. We are going to then divide. And put this in the calculator. What is negative 2 divided by negative 4?
1/2.
Put it in the calculator if you're not sure. 1/2, don't forget your x. What is 8 divided by negative 4? Negative 2. So that is my M and my B. Where am I going to begin? Negative 2, good. That's my B. How am I going to move? Should be a line that's going up?
Up 1.
Up 1, good correction. Up 1, and we always go to the
Right.
So you always need to think, should my line be going up or down? Because it's a positive, my line should be going up. And that is the review for your test.
Was that really 23 minutes?
Yep.
Oh.
All right, when we walk in tomorrow, we take a test.
Let's
Good luck.